When the massive trove of secret documents finally hit the public earlier this week, thousands of people rushed to the online database to search for the biggest names in Hollywood. But nobody expected one of the first people to speak up would be Jon Stewart. The Daily Show host has just broken his silence after discovering that his own name is actually listed in the infamous Epstein files. And in true Jon Stewart fashion, he decided to get ahead of the scandal with a reaction that has the entire internet talking. The Department of Justice recently released millions of pages of documents that were once hidden away. This massive dump included over 2,000 videos and nearly 200,000 images linked to the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. While the world was looking for bombshells involving tech billionaires and world leaders, he did not wait for a tabloid to break the news. Instead, he addressed it head-on during his latest monologue. But before you jump to any conclusions, the reason for his inclusion is actually quite bizarre and a bit offensive to Jonah's ego. It turns out his name appeared in a 2015 email exchange between Epstein and a film producer named Barry Josephson. They were discussing a potential creative project for a famous comedian named Woody. The producer suggested that they should make a biographical experience for the comedian and that somebody like Jon Stewart could host or narrate the project. Before we get into Jon's hilarious response to being called somebody like himself, I have to ask you, with so many huge names being dropped in these new files, do you think this release will actually lead to real accountability? Or is it just more noise? Let us know what you think in the comments below because the debate is heating up. Jonah's reaction to the email was pure comedy. He joked that he was deeply offended by the producer's phrasing. He shouted to his audience, asking if he was actually being offered the job or if he was just an audition away from being replaced by an impersonator. While he laughed it off, Jon also pointed out a much more serious side to the story. He mentioned that while some big names are being protected by their power, the true victims are still waiting for justice. As more details emerge from these millions of pages, whether it is late-night hosts making jokes or investigators looking for leads, the world is finally seeing what was hidden in the dark for so long. So, here is the big question for the day. Do you think celebrities like Jon Stewart are right to use humor to address such a dark topic? Or should the focus stay strictly on the legal investigation? Drop a comment and tell us your take.